Hi everybody.
Morning.
So we are here this morning at the Barcelona cruise terminal.
Yes, we're at Terminal B, ready for our cruise on board Allure of the Seas, which is right behind us, taking up the entire background, and it's just so impressive all over again. Royal Caribbean.
Yeah, so we drove in, there's a bridge from Barcelona, you can see the ship as it approaches as you go over the bridge, and yeah, it's so impressive.
We're really happy as well, we managed to get the 11 AM embarkation time, so we've got the whole day ahead of us.
We're gonna go get checked in now, we'll catch up with you later, but yeah, we're here right on time. Cruise terminal's looking really quiet at the moment, so yeah, let's do it. Alright, so we are just through check-in. That literally took from the moment we stepped into security to actually being fully checked in about 3 minutes. So yeah, really efficient process here. And we've been absolutely gasping for a drink of water because the supermarkets don't open until 11 on a Sunday. So they've got water stations here, amazing.
So we are now heading onto the ship. This has been a breeze once more with Royal Caribbean. Up this escalator, here we go.
Yeah, really has been the best check-in process on both of our Royal Caribbean sailings, hasn't it?
I'm really excited because I know we're going to get a proper glimpse at the top of this escalator.
It's not clicked in for you on holiday, has it? Kind of been like, I was dead excited when we saw the ship, and then Laura was like, no change. But yeah, here we go. There it is. Allure of the Sea. Looking amazing. As you can see, it has been amplified, so the slides, the Ultimate Abyss slide, is actually on board now, which is fantastic. We're just looking at the back of the Aqua Theatre as well, which we're planning to go and see at some point at the start of the week. But yeah, very exciting. Alright, here we go. Up the gangway. Not a bad way to enter the ship, is it? We're at the Trafford Centre! Alright, so we are here at the Royal Promenade. So much going on already. It's a classic car with a couple of bears in it there. We've got the balloons ready for the midnight drop, which we will be no doubt attending. Yeah, so much going on, so excited.
And we've got Don't Stop Believing by Journey as our welcome song today.
It feels great to be back on board. I have no idea. We're going to do our muster first, because I always forget to do this. And then, who knows? Let's see. Alright, so here we are at the Pesky Parrot. We've managed to park outside, and we're going to get a couple of painchillers now. This is a newly added bar to Allure of the Seas, and I am here for it.
The parrot has started talking. It's stopped again now.
This parrot talks sometimes, we'll try and capture it.
So we have just got our drinks at the Pesky Parrot, and just wanted to show the straws that they have here. They are tropical flavour edible straws, so not had anything like that before. We've both gone for a painchiller cocktail to start. They're in some tiki glasses. I don't know if you can just about make out the tiki face on the cup.
Why was the parrot wearing a tuxedo? Because he was the best wingman at the wedding!
So this bird, Brad, the parrot, talks every now and then. It seems to be going off about every 5 minutes. But it's just our first little look inside the Pesky Parrot, which is one of the new venues on board Allure of the Seas since the amplification. But yeah, we're just sat outside on one of these seats enjoying our painchiller. Here is Dane.
So the reason we came to the Pesky Parrot is because the muster drill was in the main dining room. We did that, everything is all good. We actually watched the safety video before we got on board, so that was really quick and easy as well.
Yeah, and then it was literally 1 or 2 minutes just for a little bit of a briefing. Showed us where the muster point was and scanned our boarding passes. Easy.
Dresses. Alright, so we've just come onto deck 15, and if you're wondering, that is where the model of the ship is. It's really well detailed. Yeah, it's really cool. We're going to go find the mason jar now, because we couldn't book brunch on the app, so we're going to give it a go now, in person.
So we're just at the mason jar now. Dane is going to inquire if we're able to get brunch during this cruise. So it's sort of like being on the porch, that's sort of the style, southern style food. And they do have these rocking chairs, which I hope we can sit on very soon. And this is our view at the minute of bits of Barcelona from the port. Beautiful day today. So we just found more rocking chairs in front of the Mason Jar sign. And good news, we have managed to secure a brunch reservation for our final sea day. So I'll show you Mason Jar at that point, but also we'll probably get a drink here before that.
Even though we've already done it before, it never ceases to amaze us just how much is on this ship. And right there is the Allure of the Seaside.
So we are at the lime and the coconut. Here's a little look at the cocktails they have.
8292.
So Dane's going for a painkiller and I'm gonna try a rum punch, see if it's anything like that one in the Caribbean. And here are our finished cocktails at the lime and coconut. They look amazing. We're gonna drink these now and relax for a little while. Dane just noticed they still had the watermelon Rita and also the pineapple guava sangria, our two favourites from Symphony of the Seas. And here they are, the OGs, pineapple guava sangria and the watermelon Rita. So we've got a sun lounger, drinking our drinks, the sun is shining and there's Caribbean music playing. It's a beautiful day. First look as well of the water slides on board. We'll probably go on those on one of the sea days or our self-inflicted sea days when we decide not to get off this ship. Second, pineapple guava sangria. Just wanted to say service on Allure is exactly the same as what we experienced on Symphony of the Seas. So they are coming around the pool deck and taking our orders, taking our glasses, bringing them over to us, so it's really good. It's really hot in Barcelona today, so we're going to take a dip next, either in the pool deck or in the Solarium. Cheers! Not a cloud in the sky. So we're getting ready to go in the pool, putting my sun cream on, got swim gear on, and guess what I do? Putting my sun cream on. Back to 50, responsible. I don't notice that the lid's not on because we're talking to the waiter, and I just sprayed myself in the eye with sun cream. So we were just about to head into the Solarium, which is the adults only section, but we have noticed that this whirlpool just behind this fun artwork is actually completely empty. So we're gonna head in there instead. So we've just got some sun lounges in the shade, and yeah, we're just gonna head into this whirlpool. Is the rules. No food or glass in the whirlpool, shower beforehand, no diving or jumping, use caution. Oh, we can see it's being cleaned, one of the windows is being cleaned currently, maybe that's why no one's in at the minute. But yeah, we're going in. Okay, so after a short time in the whirlpool, we've made our way into the Solarium. It's got sort of a part roof, part not roof, so we're outside and inside all at the same time. They do also have a part that is fully outside, just through those doors as well.
A bit like Morella, they've also got these like to-go bars dotted around the pool as well, which is awesome. If you just want something quick to go, you don't have to wait at the bars for people who might be ordering cocktails. You can just grab your beer and go. They've got wines and spirits behind there as well.
We're chilling.
Laura wanted to say hello.
Oh, you say hello. Got my rum punch. Chilling. I feel more comfortable in just the swimsuit because the dress was annoying me. That's a long story. So, I'm happy. The sun is shining.
Laura is happy. And that makes me happy. This is yet another painkiller. Can't get enough of these things ever since the British Virgin Islands. And yeah, rum punch for Laura.
Because of Grenada and the rum runner, would you believe it?
Turns out every single Caribbean island we go to just unlocks a new drink that we can justifiably drink because vibes.
The floor is actual lava, so remember to bring flip-flops. My sandals were not appropriate for this today, so I'm running. We're in the plunge pool, there's a little water feature in the middle. Dane is here. I am, like I said, running because my feet hurt. But yeah, this is sort of like the main pool bit inside the Solarium. We like it. We're gonna chill in here for a bit. So we've been in the Solarium for about an hour and a half, something like that. Been in the pool.
Been wasting away, I'm not gonna lie. I had a couple of rum and cokes. I asked for an Absolute and Diet Coke for Laura. I ended up getting a gin. But it went down, nonetheless.
We drank it. It was fine. We're now just relaxing for a little bit on the lounges. We're gonna go up to the cabin soon, and then we'll do the cabin tour, which will be in a separate video. and then we'll get ready for the evening, which we can't wait for. Very exciting.
We're gonna go to the NDR tonight. Looks like they have a little bit of a southern inspired menu, so that should be interesting.
So we are on our way back to the cabin. This ship is flipping huge. I forgot how big Royal Caribbean is.
Massive. It's absolutely ridiculous.
It's like we were just off Morella and it's 2 or 3 of those ships. Just found some artwork on board.
Ta-da! We're back.
Yeah, so we're all ready for the evening now. It's not even that late, but we wanted to get ready for the sail away party.
Yeah, we're going to see if we can catch the sail away party on deck. We're going to eat at the main dining room quite early on today as well, just so we can get all the shows in and stuff at the evening.
Yeah, so we've got the Aqua show booked in at 9 o'clock, so we've got a little bit of leeway, and then there's things like the midnight balloon drop and there's a bit of a street party before that, so we're looking forward to seeing what's going to happen tonight. But the sun is still shining, so let's go up to the pool deck.
Should be really fun. Let's go.
Got all these dresses. So we're in the lift at the minute. Also, look, it's a touchscreen. That's new, I think. So we went out to the pool deck and there is music playing, but we're not sailing away and there's not really the vibe of a sail away party, so we've decided to just find some different entertainment because it wasn't quite what we were looking for right now. We're not sailing away, so yeah, we'll show you where we go to next. If you could actually hear me, we're going in the pub now. Oh, look, balloons! Woo! I imagine you can't have heard me before because there was loud music, but we're in the Bow and Stern, which is the British pub on board. We're just having a look at the menu now. I'm thinking I'm going to go for this Amalfi Coast, and we'll show you what we actually get in just a second. And this is just a little look of what it looks like inside whilst there's not really anyone inside. I've already started drinking it, so sorry about that, but this is my Amalfi Coast cocktail. And this is Dane's Estrella, which is going down a treat. So we just went to the My Time dining bit, but we've been told to go upstairs, so we'll find out what's going on. So this seems to be called the Grand. So I'll just have a look in this waiting area bit. We'll be through soon. So this is the waiting area bit. I really like this chandelier looking thing in the middle. Very nice. So we've just been seated in the main dining room and we've got a great table. We're on our own, we've got a lot of space.
Yeah, table 504. This isn't My Time dining, but they asked us, presumably because it was busy downstairs, to come upstairs. 504, really good. Just waiting to be served now, get in nice and early.
Yeah. Just a bit of a look around the main dining room. So we should be sat down here really, but here we are. So we're just looking what to get now. This is a look at the welcome on board menu. Tough choice. So we've just ordered our meal for the main dining room. We've also got our Argentinian Malbecs, which we're very excited to have again. I think it's going to be the same one we had on Symphony because I don't know, I'm just guessing. I hope
it's a guess. That is a guess.
Yeah, it's a guess.
Not gonna lie, that's a wild guess.
Just gotta say, so happy with our seat. We are just a table for 2 on our own next to this barrier bit. We've got lovely, lovely waiters, Arjun and Jeffrey. So yeah, can't complain. Waiting for the meals now. Very excited.
Yes, the code for this wine is 503.
So along with our Malbecs, we have also got bread service. I'm going to try and save a piece for my soup. So our starters have just arrived. I've gone for the tomato soup and I have saved some of the bread service to go with this. This is like a cheesy bread roll. Another one in here, but Dane will probably have that.
And I've gone for the crab cake. It's got a batter on the outside, a little bit of a sauce on the side. I think it's Old Bay. And it's a tomato and cucumber salad, which looks like it's got a little bit of lime in there as well, so yeah. That crab cake had like whole pieces of actual crab in it, and it was really, really, really very good. The tomato and cucumber salad was quite zesty as well. It was lime that was kind of poured on top of it, and yeah, full marks.
And mine was the tomato soup. Really good starter. I'm really happy that I saved my cheesy bread roll. It really went along with it. Yeah, just a great start to the meal. So our mains have just arrived. This is my New York strip steak with a baked potato, carrots, broccoli, and a sauce. I've forgotten what that is, but I'm sure it'll add to the meal.
I've gone for the southern fried chicken, which comes with mashed potato and corn on the cob, which I didn't see before, and I don't know what this sauce is, but it looks delicious.
So I just wanted to show, although this is a New York strip steak, so a very thin piece of steak, they've managed to get it perfectly medium. So just want to kudos to the chef there.
Alright, so I've just had the fried chicken. It came with some American style mashed potato, so they sometimes keep the skin in it. It's a bit butterier, I suppose. Very good though. The fried chicken itself was really succulent. I got one drumstick, one thigh. Didn't ask for those specifically, but it was very tasty. And a corn on the cob, which I tried, but I don't like corn on the cob. I didn't read the menu properly. I didn't say I had corn on the cob in it, but it was very good.
I had the New York strip steak. I asked for it medium and it was cooked medium. It was perfect. They cooked it exactly as I asked for. It was such a thin cut, so for them to be able to get it perfectly medium, I think is quite a skill. So I was really impressed with that. It came with some carrots, a bit of broccoli, and also a baked potato and a bit of sauce. I'm not sure, maybe a sour cream, but I really enjoyed the baked potato. Felt a bit healthy, but maybe the healthiest thing I'll eat.
Suspect.
And I ate my carrots.
Alright, so I've got a key lime pie here, and Laura has gone for the royal cheesecake. Look at that. Ooh.
So I have to say as well, our waiters, Jeffrey and Arjun, have been so attentive, filling up our waters and wine, and the food's been so quick. The service has been fantastic.
Spot on, yeah.
Brilliant, especially for the first night as well, where it's a little bit more chaotic because everyone's just on board. Yeah, really, really great.
So key lime pie, absolutely fabulous. The zestiness of the lime, perfectly cut through. The creaminess of the cheesecake and the crumb, yeah, no complaints at all.
Dane's was better. The key lime pie was amazing. He let me have a piece of it, really good. And I'm not saying that my cheesecake wasn't good. It was. It was silky and a nice tartness from the strawberry, but it wasn't the key lime pie.
I tried a bit as well, to be fair. It just needed more fruitiness or sharpness to cut through the creaminess, but yeah.
I was jealous. So we have just quickly nipped back to the room after a fantastic meal in the main dining room. And we are off. We're setting sail. There's a ship in the distance there, I'm not sure if you can see it. But yeah, this is why we like having a balcony. So we didn't think to ask for any cups, so we're currently drinking some wine that we brought on in some water bottles. Could you be any louder? So we're currently drinking wine out of the water bottles that we got from a different bar. We're just taking it all in, you know. Looking out to sea, taking advantage of our balcony cabin. It's beautiful, really. Weather's lovely. Loads of seagulls. So we really enjoyed our meal in the main dining room. It was a really great first impression for the service on board.
Yeah, best main dining room experience I've had on Royal, I think. I've had to take a note of the numbers of the wine. Each wine has a number code that you can get, either the MDR or vintages have a lot of them as well. Taking note of them because I forgot them, but you remembered, so that was nice.
Yeah, it was a nice touch. So we've headed back to the room just for a second. The seagulls are circling us. And then I'm just charging up my phone just for a little bit because I like taking photos. You may see some on Instagram if you follow us over there.
Shameless.
Rip Ride
Shameless
vlogging.
plug.
Yeah. So we've just headed onto Central Park. We're gonna have a little walk around. We're gonna be heading into Traps Grill tomorrow night for our main dining. So you'll see that video next week. Cannot wait for that meal. But we're just having a walk around, taking it in by daylight. Oh, this is the Rising Tide bar. This one goes up and down between Central Park and the boardwalk. So we'll probably ever go on that again.
Royal Promenade.
And Royal Promenade. This literally is just, you feel like you're not on a ship. This is the Trellis bar just at the left here. We got some art installation up here. Some birds.
This is our local neighbourhood, so we should be here a bit more often than we were last time.
Yeah, we're gonna head down the stairs. We're being healthy, we're not taking the lift, we're being healthy.
Yeah, going downstairs or up yourself.
just above the Royal Promenade, we have come across a viewing platform whilst we're looking for the schooner bar, so we can have a look what's going on. We didn't mean to be here, we just wanted schooner bar, but little look out on the Royal Promenade.
Dog.
So we've come up to the schooner bar. We've got a Taylor Swift band on at the minute, playing the hits of Taylor Swift. And then just a look into the schooner bar. And we're just sat over here. Gonna get one of my favourite drinks ever, the tropical sidecar. So we are sat down in the schooner bar. We've both gone for a tropical sidecar. My absolute favourite cocktail. Let's see if it still is by the end of the cruise, but it probably will be. Really enjoy the schooner bar. We do have a show booked at 9, so I'm not sure if we will actually catch the live music in here. Half an hour, but we might get a little bit. Billy Pando's going to be playing the piano and singing, but if not, we're going to enjoy our drinks and we will catch some music at some point during this cruise. So we are in luck. We are actually in time to see some music in the schooner bar. This is Billy Pando on the piano and vocals. So we've just walked onto the boardwalk. There's loads of funny mirrors. I'm hoping that either I or Dane will appear in them. Very funny at some point. If you can't see it right now, we're gonna be there. We're gonna be there.
They've got Zoltar!
Zoltar! We will be back though. There's a carousel on board, and we will get on board the carousel because I flipping love it. Oh my god, is this the queue to get into the show?
We have a reservation.
Okay. There's a big queue for the show. This is the Aquatheatre show. So yeah, we're gonna see if we can get in without having to join this queue. Ah, here we go. So yeah, to the left is guests without reservations and the right is guests with reservation. We're in the Aquatheatre. I'm sorry that bit was a little bit rough through the boardwalk. 80s music, we love it. That's playing right now.
Everything in this clip is getting copyrighted.
For tonight, we're watching Aqua 82 in the Aquatheatre, and it's meant to be amazing.
Yeah, really excited for this one. Everyone says it's got a lot of rewatchability as well, so who knows, maybe we'll come and see this again in a future cruise, but for now, let's enjoy.
But we are watching Aqua 82 very soon. There's people watching from the balconies, which is a great balcony really. What a view, yeah, like Dane says.
In our performance. We are currently experiencing technical difficulties.
There's been a technical difficulty, so the show stopped for a little bit. So far, a very good show. Not quite on the level of Hero, but still very good. But we'll give you a full review after the show's finished. So we just thought that it was a definite no because the water just drained from these pools. And now they're saying take your seats, so we're wondering what's going on. We'll stay here and we'll show you what we can.
We apologize for the interruption in our performance.
Time to go.
So that's happened about 4 times now. I'll put in the clips beforehand what we've seen, but it seems like it can't carry on.
It's time to go!
So as soon as we've left, it started back up again, but we're okay with it. We didn't like it as much as Hero. So we're just gonna carry on along the boardwalk. And here is a view on the boardwalk of Allure of the Seas and the Ultimate Abyss. So we are in Playmakers, we left the Aqua Theatre. We're now in a very tense game of Jenga. Who knows who will win? We got a Red Bull because we need some energy to carry on into the night. It's currently 10 o'clock and we are flagging, so Red Bull. So we have just got a hot dog from the Boardwalk Doghouse. Here is the little guy. You get to pick if you want classic or everything. You get to pick the hot dog and what you want on top of it. I got nothing because I'm very boring. But here's Dane. He has chosen more than me. We have got our boxes. So this is his hot dog.
How nice is that little man?
We got a bratwurst. And this is my bratwurst with nothing on it.
Now flying is overrated. From now on, I'm a booze bird. I mean, a cruise bird. Oh yeah!
So it's the end of the night and we're getting some Sorrentos. We got some pizza. We got 3 pepperonis. And here is Dane with his pepperonis.
Okay, so it is the next morning.
Classic first day really. Trying to do everything. Had a few too many drinks because they were too good. Really good cocktails on board again, I can guarantee.
Yeah, they were really good. We filmed quite a few clips last night. I'm not sure what made it into the final edit. We'll see.
We'll see.
But I hope you enjoyed the video anyway. If you have liked it, please do feel free to give us a big thumbs up.
And do subscribe to the channel for our future videos as well.
Thanks for tuning in, guys.
Thanks for watching.
Bye.
Bye.